Hello and welcome to another episode of Startup and You. I'm Gitanjali Davakar. This week on Startup and You, we explore the future of technology in the healthcare sector, also known as Healthtech. How has telemedicine changed healthcare? Rashi Jain of Encore.com shares her thoughts.
I think the first change that we saw happened in both the consumer as well as the physician adoption of telehealth services. We saw more and more patients getting comfortable getting a teleconsultation instead of an offline consultation with their doctors. Previously, we saw a lot of teleconsultation services being availed for common ailments like cough and cold and other such diseases. But one big change that happened after COVID-19 was that we saw specialists such as oncologists, gynecologists, neurologists also adopting teleconsultation as a mainstream mode of consulting with their patients. One other big change that we saw was in the adoption of care management platforms. That became more mainstream. Third big change that we are seeing is obviously in the adoption of e-pharmacies services as well. More and more patients are getting comfortable ordering medicines, getting prescriptions online.
Many players in the health tech space say that the latest developments have benefited doctors and patients to a large extent. But doesn't the face-to-face interaction between a doctor and patient play a crucial role in the healthcare system? Ayush Mishra does not feel so.
I do not agree to this statement that a physical presence is key because it's a very subjective question. Every case is different. And especially for primary care, you can replace 70% of the primary care consultations to a virtual medium. So what we're trying to do from telemedicine, or probably what telemedicine is trying to do here, is not sort of focus on areas where there is an absolute need of doctors. What telemedicine is trying to do is actually catering to the segment where without a doctor or a doctor in a virtual medium also works. And there are case studies around the world that has proven that there is no decrease in the quality of care, even if the OPD was in a virtual medium. I think that is quite a restricted view, if you may. I think the most important aspect here is almost 60% of India lives in villages, and we all know the condition of villages in the country. You will not find even a single doctor anywhere in the village. And telemedicine is one tool to sort of put primary care right in the middle of a rural village.
Listen to the entire podcast on www.thehindubusinessline.com.